What is the dream game? Long story short, it's a motorcycle stunting game combining my two passions, motorcycle stunting and Roblox game development. This game is not driven by people wondering how much profit we can make. It's purely driven to be the best motorcycle game on the platform. Hey guys, and welcome back. Today, I have a bit of a dream game update for you, so let's just jump right into it. Now, the number one thing to me about the dream game is the motorcycles. Are they satisfying to ride? Are they fun to ride, and do they look cool? Well, right now, that's kind of what we're working on, is the motorcycles. If we hop on this bike right here, and I turn my sound up all the way, and we start riding around. Also, there's that weird thing where it just like kind of insta spins. You ignore that. So guys, if we're riding around, there is no sounds on the bike, and that makes it like really not too satisfying. Also, the turning really isn't that great. The speed pads do have sounds, and we have crashing. So we do have some features that we do want, right? We have our stoppies like this, we have our wheelies, and we have, I guess, being able to go. Oh, the in-air controller is so sick. But there's so many things that we're missing, and that is where this video is gonna come into play. Oh, okay, all right, yep, all right. What do we need? Mainly, like to start everything off, is sounds for the bike. When we're moving, there should be at least engine sound. Another thing that we need is a speedometer, because how do we know how fast we're going? Another thing that we need is shifting gears. How do I know what gear I'm in? Right now, there is none of that. So shifting gears, sound effects, and a speedometer, I think that'll be a pretty good start for now. So let's send that list over to our programmer. All right, bros, while the programmer's working on the script side of that, I just found someone named Addy, A-D-D-I, I think that's how you say it. And they made this speedometer for us. A little quick commission for a little UI. Maybe we'll hire them more for more UI in the future, but this looks really, really good. Now, when it comes to speedometers, here are all of the concepts I whipped up. I do need you guys to know that absolutely nothing happens on the first try. Now, these are all in order. Number one, this is the dash for a Yamaha MT-07, just simplified for the stuff that we need. We did try this one in the game, and it didn't look too bad. However, how much of the screen it takes up was just ridiculous. Like, imagine trying to play this. The speedometer's like blocking your wheel. Say if you're even zoomed in more, it's blocking like all the bike. It just wasn't a great thing to do. Then I was thinking, all right, let's move to a circular type one. We could display RPMs like this, have our miles per hour in the middle, and a gear indicator here. That was another decent idea, but it felt a little bit too cluttered. And you couldn't tell that this was RPMs. You would have thought that it was just speed. So then I switched to this idea. Gear indicator in the middle, RPMs building up like this, speed down here, and maybe displaying your total miles as well. Once again, it felt like too much on the screen. The last one I ended up with was right here, and that's the current one we have in the game. Now, the next thing to tackle is some in-game sounds, and I can do that at least for the background music of the game. I'm gonna hop over to a website called Artlist. I have a subscription over there, and I can use the music on that site for literally anything. I think I'm gonna try to find like 4 kind of rock songs to put within the game, so let's do that. All right, guys, I have made a folder called music and put my 4 songs, these are all the names if you're interested in looking them up, into this folder. Then we have this music script, which no, I did not make it myself. This is from someone on the dev forum, and basically it will randomly play through these songs. So it'll pick one at random, then play it, and after it ends, it'll pick another one. While I was doing all of that, the programmer added in the functionality of this speedometer slash RPM reader slash gear indicator. So now we have shifting gears, sound, and a speedometer. Let's hop in and show you guys how it is. The first thing you're gonna notice is my epic rock music. You already know. Let's hop on the bike and look at this, guys. This is all zeroed out, gear 1, miles per hour ticking up, the RPMs going up as we reach the top of gear 1, and then we're redlining, boom, shift to gear 2, and we are all good. Turning can be a lot steeper now. Shifting is nice. Oh my gosh, we are too fast. Oh, we're done. We're done. Oh my god, I'm sorry, buddy. Anyways, with the bike sounds added, the background music added, and gear shifting, everything is just seeming so much better than it was. I will say one issue we ran into, the programmer is not a motorcycle rider, and I don't even think they drive yet. So explaining transmissions was not the easiest thing. So if anything does feel a bit wonky or anything like that, it's just a little gap in knowledge, or I sucked at explaining something. Backflip? Nice. But I will say the game is starting to be way more fun and way more alive. The next things that we need to do, let me go ahead and show those to you. Up first on the to-do list is adding in all of these particles, which is gonna help the game feel even more alive. Let me kind of show you guys what all of them do. So number one, boom, some sort of nitrous boost, pretty much like how Jailbreak's boost works. You know, you could fly away throughout the whole map if you wanted to. Then we have scrape marks or sparks when you scrape on the ground. I think that's just a very, very cool idea. These will all be coupled up with a sound effect as well. Then we have our burnout smoke, of course. And if we go over here, we have a little, I'll just rotate it, or I guess repeat it. We have sort of a backfire particle, which is super, super cool. And then last but not least, when you hit a boost pad, your exhaust is going to shoot out this flame and sort of this will come out of your back. So like it'll look like this when you hit a boost pad, just which is so cool. The beginning of this game was supposed to be pretty realistic, but I've decided to go more towards play how you want. If you want to play a fun party game with your friends and just do flips over the earth and stuff, you definitely can. Or if you want to be like a real life stunter and play the game strictly how you would in real life, well, you could do that as well. I think those are all the updates for today. I do plan on releasing this test park after I finish building it out and after we update just a few more things on the bike system, and that should be completely free for you guys to play. If you're excited, drop a like on the video and let's get into some questions. Question number one, how will the bikes in the game be bought? Will there be jobs or something for getting money for driving? There's going to be a few different ways to get money later on in the game's life cycle, but starting out, yes, I think you'll be driving to earn money and then earning more money with a stunt combo multiplier. Those are going to be the main two ways, and then later on I do plan to add jobs and stuff like that, maybe bounties, and just a bunch of other ways you can earn money. However, the job is not going to be working at a pizza place. I'm thinking jobs that would actually be needed in the stunt world, such as welding or making stunt parts. Maybe starting a clothing brand in the game. I really don't know, but I do have a lot of ideas and I can't wait to put them in. Question number two, what are your top 5 favorite Roblox games that you like playing? I gotta be honest, I've been a little MIA on Roblox games. I do have the RoBuilder Games channel that I've been uploading on every single day this month, but I only play bid battles. It's the only game that I feel like has a little bit of depth. Instead of just, hey, click, get a coin and spend the coin, you are clicking, getting items, then getting coins, then selling those items to get more coins, or trading those items. I almost died. But I just feel like bid battles has a little bit more depth than all of these other games right now. And then numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5, Dream Game. Yep, I play this game that I'm making more than any other Roblox game, and it's not even done yet. Our last question of the day is, do you remember your first commission? If so, what was it? How complex was it? How much did you get paid, etc.? I remember my first commission like it was 4.5 years ago. Look, my first ever commission was literally 2 trees and a rock. I made them 2 variations of a pine tree, and I used an icosphere for a rock. I don't even think I edited it at the time. It was quite literally 3 very simple models, and I think I got paid 10 Robux a piece, which was fair for the quality of model, to be honest. But yes, 3 items, 30 Robux, and your boy was ballin'. Then I just kept working and boom. Some people like to pay me lots of money sometimes, and some people like to pay me no monies for lots of stuff sometimes.